Everybody's time. It's recording. All right. Hi, guys. Welcome to our new group. I'm really excited to hop on this call and just kind of, either answer any questions that you guys have or be able to just go over expectations and kind of what we went over in the prep week for you guys. But for anybody that knows, during the prep week, we had a post each day that just kind of walked you through everything. But if you did miss it, this is kind of like a recap. And if you have questions when you're watching this recording, don't hesitate to reach out to the coach that invited you or post them in the comments below, because I will say, if you have a question about anything, someone probably has the exact same question. So when you do share it in the group, it's definitely helpful. But first and foremost, Beachbody On Demand. So many of you may have be coming from a previous group, so you know how to go through it, but some of you might be new. We do have a video in here that shares all about how to walk through it, but just know that each single program has program materials for you. So if you do select a program, go under program materials, print out the calendar, look at the nutrition plan. There are the tools and resources for you to be able to set yourself up for success on the program that you do choose to do. Many of us will be finishing Transform 20 this week, which is really exciting, and then a lot of us will be diving into a new program. I'm really hoping you ladies that are finishing Transform 20 will feel inclined to share what has transformed with you in the last 6 weeks, and we'll be asking you guys to share anything that helps with others deciding if they would like to do that program as well. So program materials, key. Another thing is, as your coaches, Erin and I and the other coach that invited you to this group, reach out to us if you guys have any questions or concerns. That's the number one thing. I don't want you guys to think you're ever bothering us, and we are here for you. And definitely know that we cannot read your mind. So if you have a question or concern, you definitely need to reach out to us or post in this group, because if you want a ton of other feedback, maybe an idea, question, concern about anything, so many people have been with us for a while that they'd be able to help you as well with anything that you have a question on. So either reach out to us or post in the group. That's what it's there for. It's available 24/7, obviously, and someone might be in there at a time that you need something. If you want to vent about anything, you want to share victories, everything you feel like sharing can be posted in this group. Notifications. So inside the app, you will see under settings, you can set your notifications so that your phone's not dinging constantly if there's posts from coaches or from anybody else. You can set your notifications based on what you like, but you can also set a reminder. If you are one that forgets to log maybe your workouts or your Shakeology, there is a reminder for you to be able to do that. And you can also sync your workouts to Beachbody On Demand, which is a really cool feature. And so going inside the app under settings, you'll be able to do that. If you are unable to find it, just let us know and we'll be able to help you do that. I'm just switching, actually syncing to the new group right now. So super simple. Wanted to go over that. Another thing is, what you put into this group is what you're going to get out of it. So if you want to make friends, why don't you be a friend and comment on other people's stuff. We're not asking you to live in this group at all, but when you're in there logging your workout or logging your shake or sharing your nutrition, Erin and I will be posting daily inside the group. But if you have something encouraging or inspiring to share, go ahead and share it. If you want to comment, we encourage you to comment on other people's posts inside the group as well, as it's definitely, if you are one that posts on social media, just, let's say you share a family album or something, you like it when people comment and like on it. That's like what we do on social media. So that's what we like to think of this group as. It's a wellness studio for us that's private, but being able to like and comment on other people's things is nice, and it keeps us going. So definitely do that. Be a friend. Nutrition tracking. And so this is something we did the last group and we really liked it, and it really helped a lot of people. And so there's 2 ways you can really do nutrition tracking if you wish to do so. The first one is a journal. I do have it next to me. So Transform 20 had a nice little journal like this to be able to do it with. Otherwise, each program has program materials that you'll be able to, they might have a tracking system under there. There are tally sheets for the portion fixed containers you could print out as well if you are a paper and pen person. If you're a normal just notebook journal person, you can do that. But there's also the Beachbody nutrition app that you can download, and you can customize it to what your containers are and track that way as well. And so regardless of whichever way you track, there's no wrong way, whatever works best for you. Some people even use the notepad in their phone. But then each day going forward, starting on Tuesday, we'll ask you to track your nutrition if you want extra accountability for that, and give people other ideas on what to eat and things like that. So you'll just post that in the comments of each of our posts for that day. So Erin and I will post every other day, and then in the comments of that, we'll put a reminder in the post to share your nutrition below, and then you'll be able to share that if you decide to do so. And it's been super, super helpful for everyone to do that. And the last thing I just wanted to share before I hand it over to Erin, in case I missed anything, is before pictures and measurements. This is super, super important, you guys. If you don't want to share it with the coach inside the app, that is fine. When you log it into your specific profile, it does not go to everyone. Just know that. But it is seen by your coach unless you decide to not have it seen by them. But this is super important just for you personally and your journey. And so I have found it super helpful to be able to have before pictures, to look at my progress and know how far I've come. Because there are days when you have, this journey, there's ups and downs, and you're going to have days that you just feel like you're in a rut. And when you want to look back at those pictures and just have a comparison, it lifts your spirits so much, and being like, oh my gosh, look how far I've actually come. Even though some days you feel like you haven't come far at all. But the days go by really, really fast, and I promise you will always be super thankful. They're not easy to take, I know that, but you will be super, super thankful that you did, so that when a month from now, 2 months, 3 months from now, when you look back at those, you'll be thankful that you have them to see how far you've come. So I encourage you, take before photos, take before measurements, log them somewhere, whether that be on your computer, your phone, inside the app, wherever it is. Just be sure to do that, because I promise you, you will not regret doing that at all. And it's super important to know, because we don't want to just rely on the scale for your progress during this journey. We got to do your energy, how you feel, how your clothes fit, inches, all that kind of stuff as well. All right, Erin, did I miss anything?
I don't think so. Can you hear me?
We can kind of hear you.
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Oh, I can't hear you.
How about now?
Can anybody hear her?
Hold on. Can you hear me now?
Yeah.
Sorry, my headphones are crazy. Sorry, guys. I don't think you missed anything. I think the biggest thing is this particular group, just because we're coming off of the launch of a new program, now that we're rolling into February, it's going to be very much a hybrid, right? Like, people are going to be doing their own thing, their own workouts, whatever's working for them right now, based on their goals, based on their time commitment, based on whatever's best for their lifestyle, right? So it's going to be very much a hybrid, where a lot of us are going to be doing different things. Which is okay. The beauty of our community, for those of you guys that have been here, and for those of you that are new, you're going to see how everything kind of intertwines and everything works together, specifically nutrition, which is why Bridget and I really focused on adding in that nutrition accountability piece last month. I will say, we have a lot coming down the pipeline in our community when it comes to nutrition. In the next 2 to 3 weeks, we have a massive new program launching called Ultimate Portion Fix, which is basically an extension of the nutrition programs that already exist. It's basically a deeper dive into understanding, the macronutrient breakdown you should be hitting as you kind of formulate what your goals look like. It's going to be a better understanding of the science behind why it's important. It's really going to just kick it up a notch even more with understanding what whole nutrition looks like. And so together as a group, I really just want us to continue to try to implement that nutrition accountability piece, myself included, because it really does make a difference when it comes to just being able to actually create sustainable change in your life. Like, nutrition is where it's at, guys. And I learned that the hard way every time. Like, even the past 2.5 weeks, my nutrition's been off and I can feel it. And for those of you guys that have been in the community for a while or are new and getting started, the more you create small change, the more you're going to notice those off weeks and how they actually really affect you, and how you can just continue to learn what you need in your lifestyle in order to just create that sustainable change that you might be looking for. So that's kind of all I wanted to comment on. I think, I absolutely love this community, and so does B and everybody else that's been a part of it. it's just been such a game changer for me personally when it comes to just being able to be consistent and showing up no matter what's happening, even, you know, even on vacation again here. And I've been out of town for the past 3 weeks, it feels like, but it's just, this pillar is such a gift. And so like B said, lean into the community. You get what you put in out of it. So if we really want to kind of get into an accountability mode, get into a consistency pattern, like you have to make the effort to show up and be here and do the work. And we will meet you exactly where you're at and do everything that we can to support you. But at the end of the day, you really do get out whatever you put in. So I love that Bridget said that. And at the end of the day, like Bridget said too, ask questions, let us know what you guys need as far as support. This is very much a be real, be truthful, be raw, like learn along the way atmosphere. And that's why it's worked for me more than anything, because I know that I can fail forward and be real and raw and honest. And that's what matters most when it comes to sustainable change. So yeah, that's kind of all I wanted to say.
Perfect. Yeah, and I want to say too, it's never about being perfect. Like, this is not a group where we need to be perfect at all. We're all just trying to make progress. And some of us have been part of this group for, 2+ years, and this is day 2. And so the big piece to understand is we're all on the same journey, and we're all here to support and encourage and continue to inspire each other, because I can say that I would not still be here without this community. It's been like the number one thing that has kept me going, and I absolutely love being a part of it and continue to grow this community and inspire and encourage so many more women to change for the better, make progress every day. So does anybody on the call directly here have any questions at all? Just unmute yourself or raise your hand. That's easier. I can unmute you quick. Just let us know. And then otherwise, I will post this in the group. So if you think of a question even after, you can comment on it or just reach out to your coach if that's what you feel more comfortable with. And if you're watching the recording, just go ahead and shoot a comment below with a question that you might have. Everyone's good? All right, well, we're really, really excited, especially with this group, of building our confidence, something that, we're working on every single day as women, as moms, and everything. So we'll see you guys tomorrow inside there. Have a wonderful night, guys. Talk to you later.
Thanks.
Bye.
Thanks, Bridget.
Bye.
Thanks, Erin.
Bye-bye.